Hello and welcome to an unboxing video for the 2018 Ali Edwards Week in the Life kit. So this is the kit, the album, and then all of the embellishments. This is a pack of cards. So as I go through, I'm going to talk about kind of when I'm looking through products, how I'm thinking about putting them together and how I sort of sort them out and organize them. So I'm going to go ahead and open them all up and then hop back on here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is these epoxy stickers. So if you've never heard this tip before, take note, because one of the really helpful tips for putting these on pages and figuring out how to use them is to keep them on here as you move them around. So you can cut these out. So like I would cut out this banner and then I would be able to move it around because this is clear, move it around on a card and kind of figure out where you want it to go without sort of committing. So the other thing that I really like about this kit, which was one of the first things I thought as I was looking at it and taking everything out of the packages, is the fact that this is a really versatile kit if you do Project Life, because it's us talking about the week. And so sometimes, like when I do Project Life, I'm looking for embellishments that talk about the week rather than the day, because Project Life is typically captured every week. So if you don't use everything from the kit, keep it in your stash for Project Life because it's perfect for that. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is these little transparencies. Be careful because there is like a film, well, I think it's like a protection thing on top of them. So be sure to take that off. I'm going to keep it on to protect it until I'm ready to use it. And I know these can be kind of hard to adhere in terms of like the fact that they're transparent. So typically I use the tiny attacher, because I like having that little texture. I'm trying to think if I didn't use that, what else I would do. I mean, if you layered something else over it, you know, like if you layered this, you know, if you layered that heart, you know, over the top like that, then you might be able to put some adhesive up here to kind of hide it. But a lot of times when you use adhesive on stuff like this, it's going to show through. So keep that in mind. So daily life, these are the days, hour by hour, stuff of daily life, enjoy the little things. And so, again, think of ways that you can use it outside of this. So you could use just the top, you could cut it out and make it a different shape if you wanted. You could probably punch these. They're pretty paper thin, so I'm guessing that most punches would work. And actually, as I'm noticing this closer, there's a texture on them. Not a texture, but a visual texture. They look a little bit distressed, which is kind of cool. I really like that, actually. Okay, and so then the chipboard. And I really like how there's repeated elements, because I think one of the things that Ali does that works really well is repetition. That's one of her common design techniques. And so the fact that there's so many of these different things means that you can kind of every day repeat, you know, a design, which is makes it easier, and I think also just looks cool. So here's these little wooden pieces. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. These are like wooden, is emoji the right word? These are so cute. A little geotag. A sun. I love that. A house and a moon. Cute. I like that. So I'm thinking already like those two could go together. Those two, yeah, I really like that. You could paint these, you could stamp on them. There's lots of different possibilities. So then we get to the little rubber ovals, which are super fun. I love the rubber pieces. These are always my favorite parts of these kinds of kits because the texture is really fun, and I don't know, the colors seem really vibrant, and I like the way that the titles kind of lift up off of it. I don't know, they're just always my favorite. So here they are. Oh, I probably need to snip that. I bet that's pretty easy to do. I'm holding the camera with my other hand, so let's see if I can do it. Yes, that was extremely easy. Also, a little tip about these, don't lay these on cards or photos, because I think they've been known to sort of distort or to, I don't know what the word would be, but to mess up the color. So typically what I do as I'm working throughout the week is I'll keep like a tabletop just with just these products. And so that I can see everything. And it makes working on the project easier because I typically do it every night. I'm not sure what this is here on this F. I don't know. I love that. I love that color. I really like the colors here and see how they go so well together. And then love that story of today. I'm thinking about this and if that's sort of, if that is a, just an error or whatever. I'm thinking about how I could take these word strips. I wonder if any of these say, yeah, see, like I could take, I'm just going to do this right now. I could take a week in our life and put it like that, which is kind of cute. And then I could put like a star right up there. The other thing is I could cut that right there, which might be sort of cute. So anyway, flexibility. Okay, so then there's these transparent words, which I think these, again, these probably have like a film on them. Sometimes in my experience, like a few of them will have it and a few of them won't. I don't know what that's about, but I really like these. So these for each of the days of the week. And then these big fun cork numbers. I'm guessing there's 7. Oh, I think there's actually even more. Yeah, I see a 9. Huh. Well, good. Then extras. Oh, and there's a couple 1s. Well, that's a pleasant surprise because these are very fun. And so when I'm looking at these, I'm thinking I could stamp on them. There's just so many possibilities. I love the thickness here. And then this is the album. Comes with a good selection here of page protectors. And then let's go through the cards. I guess I didn't officially show the word strips here. Okay. Moving all of these. Okay, so here's the cards. So this week, and these are one-sided, which I actually much prefer that because sometimes I feel sad because I'm like, oh, I have to pick. And I just feel like I don't know, I feel like they're thicker when they're one-sided. I don't know if I'm making that up, but so again, I think these are all, yeah, these are all the same here, just days of the week. Good quote here. Okay, good, and then more. Yeah, I love that. That's so great. And you know, you could punch out of these or, you know, you don't have to use these as cards. You could do a variety of different things, especially if you got the digital kit as well. You could print more of them or whatever. Okay, and then it looks like this is some repeated. Okay, and then the day is circled. I see what she did there. That is very cute. I love that. So this is really going to help tell the stories because it's kind of these journaling prompts. So that's really helpful. And then the last thing is this pad. So I'm wondering if this, this is like a notepad. The way that this is perforated. So my guess would be that you could either tear this off and slip it in a 3x8 protector, or you could tear it off with the holes and have it be inserted into the album. It looks like that's the case, which is kind of cool. The other thing I think that this could work as is just a journal throughout the day. And you could include it in the album or you could just keep it as a log to document later. It's kind of up to you. So, I'm just going to say a few things that I'm thinking as I'm looking at all of these products and how I might use them together. So, I already talked about using the tiny attacher to adhere those. I'm thinking for these, because they're so big, like if you see here compared to 3x5, I think they would be kind of cute to just slip in the pocket by themselves. And the other option would be to do them back to back. Because they're the exact same size, you could put them in and then when you turn the page, you'll see the other one. So that might be kind of cute. They actually kind of stick together, which works out well. And then you don't have to worry about adhering them at all. Because definitely red line tape for those. That's been my experience, that red line tape is what keeps these. This is red line tape. I wish I knew the brand. I do not. Let's see. So, I mean, I guess I can't really know what I'm going to do until I get started. So I guess you'll just have to keep an eye out for my album and for my foundation pages, which I'm going to get started on probably tonight. But I hope that you check out everybody's projects, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching.